Art means to me, and the way I guess I can create art in my own little way is by creating spaces that people in Columbus really want to go to. And that's really what gets me out of bed and has motivated me with Late Night Slice, is to create cool spaces that people want to come into, they want to take pictures of, they want to tell their friends about, they want to drag their friends in because they got to see this cool thing. For us, it's not about pizza, it's really not about booze. You know, I always say anybody can sell booze and anybody can sell pizza, but it's really about all the stuff we do around it, and the interiors of our spaces are specifically curated to really be a part of the experience of going to a Late Night Slice. So for me, a lot of the pieces that we bring in is just stuff that I find that is either locally, regionally, nationally, anything that I find that I think would enhance the space and make it look awesome is kind of how I create our spaces for late nights.
First time I met Mikey was during the meet and greet for Made by Us. We chatted a little bit just about like painting. We didn't really get to any ideas right there. I asked him like how he started with Mikey's, and that kind of got to the finished piece with like the idea of him carting people around on a pedal taxi people were out drinking and they were asking for like places to go to eat food. Then we hit on the idea of the things around the Late Night Slice that gets you to want to have a slice of pizza. It eventually came to this still life of like, there's a beer bottle, a mug, there was another cocktail, there was cigarettes.
What I've learned in this process is that I should leave art to the artist. And I'm a good reference point for stuff. I'm like, I think that looks cool. Let's go that direction. So Joe's been awesome with stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not really talented when it comes to actually creating this stuff.
The idea was a collaborative effort, then painted by me. So, which is just fine.
Let's start the bidding at $250. So I have my first bid, $250, right there in the back. Right here, 300 in the back. 300, 350, 300, 400. You got 400, 450. We're at $775, $800 right here. Oh, sold $800 right here in the front row. Thank you so much. We are moving right along. We've got a bunch of great pieces still left.
I think Wild Goose is a really important part of, what helps bring art and what makes Columbus, a really artistic city. We've started out there when we were really a young company, bringing our pizza truck out to Wild Goose. But I think for Columbus, it's just a really important thing to have, a really great art scene. And I think we've done a really good job between all the art initiatives and all the incubators and everybody that really fights for the arts in Columbus that make this a really artistic city.
Why is it important to collaborate with people who aren't, I'm going to say, practicing artists? Because anybody, and literally, like if you pick up a paintbrush and you start putting paint on a piece of paper or a canvas, like you're doing the act of painting. However, if you allow this idea of skill to infiltrate your definition of good and not good, then you start getting into this idea of like, well, I'm not an artist, which I think is nonsense. Practicing artist, not practicing artist, anyone's creative. Collaboration is important. I don't think working in a vacuum is good for anyone in anything. You're not creating in a vacuum. There is no creating in a vacuum. The only way for ideas to transform is through that collaborative effort. Better ideas come from collaboration.